I'd looked at it this way: is you have the dramas of theft, is ships, entanglement with whales, shit like that. Is there's a multiple reasons. It's not just one reason saying this is the reason. It's just is I looked at this is where it's at. Is I can put the gear down when I want to go back to it. I know it hasn't come up and someone's got tangled up in it, or it's cut off. It's there when I want it.
Yeah, we saw an advantage in our business for a few reasons. Firstly, we were copping a very high theft toll. Mm-hmm. We were getting thieved off very highly. We also saw it with at call for our floats. We could determine when we wanted the floats to come up to a degree, and obviously, as I said, we've got that extra ability with the current, and out of left field too, we got the we ticked the no whale catching box as well, and that was never in the back of our mind when we went down this path. It was mainly theft and interaction with recreationals, commercial shipping. Mm-hmm. They all take the toll, yeah. And that was our main thing. But for our early part of the season, when there is more and more whales on our case now than there was 10 or 15 years ago, uh-huh. That is a real big bonus for us because we can say we're whale free.
We were losing so much gear to ship traffic, whale entanglement, thieving. Thieving was probably the biggest one. People actually pulling our traps, cutting them off, and we didn't have a trap or the gear that was in them anymore. And it was becoming as other fisheries became less lucrative, people were actually stealing from us more. So we decided, rather than shoot someone, it's a better thing to change the way you fish so they can't steal.
Are you servicing them yourself?
Yeah, I am. As I've got my two boys with me, they're probably more knowledgeable about all this new technology and everything more than what I am. But you just got to force yourself. You got to say, well, here it is. Don't just shove your head in the sand. Go with it. Try and learn about it. The more you know about how the thing operates, the better off you are. You know, like I know Scotty's been using his for well over 5 years, right, with no dramas. And according to, as I've spoken to you, Marco, is you said they've been in operation, one person's used them for nearly 20 years.
So far, the actual gear is not degrading at all. Once you get the gear in the water and get it working, as long as you clean it, service it every year, it appears to be not degrading. But obviously, it's there's wires, and the gear has to be handled. Wires internally, there's motherboards, all the stuff that's involved with electronics is in there, and it obviously will degrade. But so far, 6 years down the track, we've still got most of the stuff we got. We other than what it has been trawled up or lost from external forces, we've got most of our gear still working. So I see at least 10 years, and I don't see a finished time for it. You could have them refurbished, and they could go again.
When we're having troubles, we're usually having troubles because of an external reason, and that external reason for us is still trawler interaction. Uh-huh. When I say trawler, I mean out-of-board trawler.
I see. So the trawler comes along and just
scoops them up.
Nowadays, most of the problems are caused by external events. In other words, well, in our case, it's trawlers, board trawlers, that work in close proximity to us. Some of them don't seem to have much respect for where your gear is, and even though you'll tell them where it is, even if it's on the bottom, you've got to tell them where it is, because otherwise they'll just trawl through there and get all your gear. But some of them just seem to want to come right into it before they pull their gear, and that's mostly where we lose our gear these days, is to trawls.
And as all fishermen knows, your wife gets very cranky when you spend no time with her. With this, your gear's down. It's safe. You go, right, well, if you want to go and do something, or there's another method of fishing you want to go and do, you can go and do that, knowing that your gear's not there to be cut off, entangled, or whatever. And go back out when it suits you. Done.
My advice is the green movement is not going to go away. So I think the boys over there are going to have to do something, or going to get shut out of their fishing grounds during whale migration periods. And there's already one of the zones in New Zealand that the first whale sighted, they got 3 days to get out of the water, and it's their peak season.
Previous to working with this technology, we're under a quota fishery, and previous to this technology, we were working 1,000 hours a season to catch our quota. Now to catch an even greater quota, because we've been able to buy more, because we've been making profit over the last 6 years, so we bought more quota. We're now only working an average of 400 to 500 hours per year, per season.
So you
There's been a lot of cost benefit there,
Mhm.
and it allows us time to do other things.